Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Today I'm going to be showing you a super simple, everyday neutral, smoky fall look. It's pretty minimal makeup. Well, for me it's pretty minimal. I hope you guys enjoy it. So today I'm going to be starting with the Pond's Cream Nourishing Moisturizer, the blue one. I have very dry skin, so this works pretty well. And here I'm going to be putting the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. I got mine at Walmart. It's really affordable, and I'll be showing you what it looks like in about a few seconds. So for primer, we're going to use the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I got mine at Sephora, and I love this stuff. It really blurs out your pores. I concentrate this more like around my nose area, my cheek area. And then also I'm going to be using the Nivea Post Shave Balm. Oh my gosh, this has changed the game for me. You can get this at any drugstore. It is definitely not necessary to use two primers, but I'm a little extra, so. And then for foundation, we're going to be using the Bye Bye Foundation by ItCosmetics. I really like this. It's pretty full coverage for me. And but I can still see my freckles through my skin, so it doesn't look too cakey on my face. And it has SPF 50 in it, which is amazing for these Arizona summers. Yes. And I'm just going to be using my damp beauty blender to press this into my skin. I like it very, very damp, and then just squeeze all the excess water out. But it's very hydrating when you use it wet. It's the best way to use it. And then for concealer, we're going to be using the new KatVon D Lock-It Cream Concealer in the shade M23 Cool. I love this concealer. It really hides my dark circles because mine are pretty severe. I hardly get any sleep and wake up super early, so this is a lifesaver for me. So I just take it from the inner corner of my eye all the way probably to about the end of my eyebrow, even out the highlight on my forehead, a little bit on my nose, my chin, around my nostrils because I get a little red. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my damp beauty blender, just really tapping it and pouncing it into my skin, really pressing, no swiping. And we're just going to blend, blend, blend and make sure it looks seamless and flawless underneath there. But I think I need a little bit more concealer, so I'm just going to put a little bit right in the inner corner of my eye because my blue dark circles are seeping through just a little bit. So I'm going to put a little extra more concealer. For my under eye highlight, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette, and I'm going to use the highlight shade, and the color is Dulce de Leche, so I'm going to use the light shade. Just stick my beauty blender in there, use the powder, and kind of bake and put it underneath my under eye. What I like to do is take the end of my eyeshadow brush and kind of get in there and scrape it into the powder. It's not really a powder, it's a pressed powder, but I like using it that way. So then I'm going to use the Bye Bye Pores loose powder in the shade medium. I'm just going to go over the areas like my nose and set the rest of my face. When you use the foundation and the powder right around where you have a lot of pores, it really blurs them out, so it's really great. And then for eyes, we're going to be doing something really simple. So I'm going to take this color icon palette from Wet n Wild, and it's in the shade Comfort Zone. And I'm going to be taking like this bronzy brown, kind of pinkish, goldish eyelid shade. That's the best way to describe it. But I'm just going to be diffusing this all throughout my crease, really blending it with a Wet n Wild blending brush, and it just gives you some definition to your crease, looking like you tried, but you know, you really didn't. Super easy. And then for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to be taking the lightest shade brow bone eyeshadow, and I'm going to be taking this with the BH Cosmetics brush, an angled brush, and just putting this on my brow bone just to give it a nice pop of highlight. And then for my brows, I'm just going to be using this Maybelline Brow Drama Mascara in the darkest shade that they have. I don't really need to fill in my eyebrows just because mine are super dark and thick as it is. I think I will practice and try around with it. But for now, I'm just going to use this mascara to like tame them and kind of shade them a little bit. It does darken them, as you can see, and makes them look put together. So I just use that. Then I'm just going to be taking another kabuki brush from BH Cosmetics and just dusting away that under eye highlight that we had put there. Just blending everything together. And then we're going to do some wing eyeliner with the KatVon D Tattoo Liner in the color Trooper. I suck at doing my eyeliner on camera. I've practiced it a lot and I really suck. But it takes me a while to get my wings pretty perfect. So I just, kind of carve out the line, kind of stencil, trace it in. And then I go back in with the NYC Liquid Liner and make my lines even. It does take about a good 5 minutes to get my eyeliner on fleek the way I want it, but who doesn't struggle with wing eyeliner? They're sisters, they're definitely not twins, but you make it work. And then taking my favorite mascara from Wet n Wild, the Maxfantic, just gonna coat my top lashes and bottom lashes. No need for fake eyelashes. We're going for super neutral, simple makeup. So then I'm going to take the darkest shade in that Comfort Zone palette and the definer color and just put this underneath my eye with the flat shader brush. Just really just throwing it on there, and then after we're going to smoke it out. Because it does look a little harsh right now, but we're going to take that same Wet n Wild blending brush, put a little bit of that crease color that we used earlier, and just blend it out, really smoke it out. And then taking another e.l.f. Crease blending brush, we're just going to keep smoking it out and blending it out so it looks not as harsh. Then put some bottom lash mascara. Then going to take that same brow bone highlight with the same angled brush and just pop it into my inner corners for a nice pretty highlighted look. And then right here, I'm just adding some more highlight, just so it pops more. You're always going to go back and make sure it looks good. And you want to step back when your look starts to come together to see where you can add in a little bit more. And then right here, I'm just going to take my Shade and Light contour palette from KatVon D in this Real Techniques. It's technically a foundation brush, but I just like to use it for contouring. I'm just going to take the two lighter shades and just really contour and like chisel out my cheekbones and really blend and put some underneath my chin, my jawline, and then definitely put it around my hairline, my temples, just really give me bronze look and like bring back some color to my face. And then right here, I'm going to be putting some blush by Milani, and the color is Tea Rose, just to add a pretty flush of color. And I'm taking another BH blush brush. And then I like to put this on the back apples of my cheeks, not really on the center of the apples of my cheeks. I like to blend it in with my contour. So brushing it back like to my cheekbones. I think it looks way better like that and more diffused. Now for highlight, I'm going to be using MAC's Soft and Gentle. Oh my gosh, what have I been doing without this highlight? This is so amazing. I love this highlight. So I'm going to be taking some setting spray on this little brush that came in a kit. It has no name. It's just a little fluffy brush, and I just like to use it for highlight. I like to spray my brush first and then dip it in the highlight and highlight my cheekbones, really diffusing it and blending it with the blush. And I just like to, keep going back and forth and getting it as poppin' as it can be. I really love this highlight. Cannot stress that enough. I think this is like going to be a staple highlight for me that I'll always use. But, just highlight the normal areas, your nose, your cupid's bow, your chin, the tops of your eyebrows. Get that highlight on fleek, So here I'm going to be taking this stippling brush. This is a no-name, got it from a brush kit on Groupon, but any stippling brush will work. I'm just going to really blend everything together to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to be taking this Fast and Fabulous makeup setting spray from Hard Candy. Just makes everything look so much better. None cakiness, none powderiness, just perfection. Then I'm taking the lip pencil in the color Bestie from Colourpop. I just got this and I love it. Super creamy and really pigmented. I'm just going to be outlining my lips, nothing crazy, giving myself a little bit of a cupid's bow because I don't really have one. And then I'm just going to be filling in my whole entire lips to give it that brown look. This color screams fall. And then I'm going to be using Bestie lip gloss from Colourpop Cosmetics to mix in a little bit of pink. I love the combo of these two. And then after that, this look is complete. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe.